Welcome to Betty's Sweet Spot. I invite you to subscribe to my channel and to like me, thumbs up. Now, as you know, if you've seen any of our other videos, we're a work in progress. You know, our camera person and our editor, they're just learning just like we are. So, bear with us, and I promise you as time goes by, we'll get better and better and better. Now, this episode is about giving. It's in the title. The greatest of all pleasure is the pleasure of giving pleasure. That's across the board. Repeat it. The greatest of all pleasure is the pleasure of giving pleasure. Example. When you're planning a party for somebody, a surprise party, and your endorphins are flowing because you're all excited about doing this wonderful thing for someone, and you're telling everybody, and then the day comes and they are so surprised, and you are just so happy, and they're happy, and the people are happy, the friends are happy, so you get it. The greatest of all pleasure is the pleasure of giving pleasure. My husband, I gave him his surprise 60th birthday party. And I had his friends take him out for drinks, which, he got pretty toasted. And I went through his phone book and called a lot of his friends, and they came from, we lived in Temecula, and they came from Long Beach, San Diego, all over. And when he came home, I called him and I said, I need you to come home, my car won't start. So he drove home. Blessedly, he got home safely. And he was coming up the stairs and everybody was all quiet. And I was sitting at the top of the stairs with a dress with no panties on. And I had my, was sitting up at the top of the stairs, and he said, whoa, he got so excited. And then I started up the stairs, and he came up behind me and all ready to get down, and then they like, surprise! He was so surprised. I mean, he cried. A lot of the people there cried because they really hadn't seen a really successful surprise birthday party. And we talked about that so often after that because it gave everybody such a wonderful feeling. So I have this girlfriend, to change the subject, on another giving level. I have this girlfriend, her name is Shirley Wilson. We're born about just a few hours apart. Anyway, she was over at my house the other day, and she shared one of her pleasurable moments. And what she does is, she takes $100 and turns them into quarters, and then she takes an aluminum foil and puts $3 worth in each one and keeps them in her car. So whenever she sees a homeless person or somebody who needs something, she just hands that to them. She said the other day she was handed out a couple to these two homeless people, and there were about a few people in the back who saw her. And as she was driving away, she saw them excitedly opening and counting their money, and they were so excited, but not more excited than she was, because that feeling that she got from making those people so happy was like the greatest feeling of all. So, me being the copycat that I am, I decided to do something similar. Now, my daughter, who works in mental health in San Diego, she was telling me about this hepatitis epidemic in San Diego and also in LA among the homeless communities. I went online to find out a little bit more, and here's what I found. Gotta put these glasses on. That's another sign of old age. Homeless people defecating on LA streets fuels horror hepatitis outbreak as city faulted, which means the city's blamed for this, and here's why. An outbreak of hepatitis A is spreading throughout Los Angeles County after leaping from a large homeless contingent in San Diego, threatening thousands of people and fueling criticism that local officials have not done enough. They say that an audit finds that in Skid Row, Los Angeles, they failed to meet the standards for a refugee camp. They can't even reach the standards for a refugee camp. The report said during overnight hours, there are only 9 public toilets available for 1,777 unsheltered homeless people on Skid Row, and these toilets are largely inaccessible. Now, the report also noted that United Nations refugee camp standards are 1 toilet for every 20 people. Can you believe it? Okay, now we're going to fast forward to September. And the county declared an outbreak of affecting homeless people and, guess what? Illicit drug users. And the disease is also rising among gay and bisexual men. Okay, Los Angeles County currently has, this was as of September, 31 hepatitis cases, 15 among the homeless, and 16 gay people. Okay? Now, how do you get it? How do you get it? You know, toilet access is a chief concern. So as the disease can be contracted by ingesting or touching anything contaminated with infected feces, ew, homeless individuals without bathroom access defecating on the street spreads the disease. Okay, so we know that is a problem, and what can we do about it as citizens of LA County or anywhere, you know? So I came up with this idea where we all can get the pleasure of giving pleasure with my little homeless packet. Bam! Sweet deeds. This is my little idea. So the other day, I was going into Target, and I passed this young man sitting on his bench. He had dreads, cute little guy. And so he's like, "Ma'am, can you give me 50 cents?" And I'm like, wait till I come out. So I went in the store, didn't find what I wanted, came right back out, and I came out and I'm like, "Scoot over." And I sat next to him, and I said, "What the hell are you doing out here begging? You a healthy looking, good looking boy. Why are you out here?" "Well, ma'am, I lost my job, and then my mom and I don't get along, and I've been homeless for a year, almost living in this garage." And I'm like, "Whoa, how old are you?" He's like, "I'm 24. I'm like, "Oh my God, you are in luck. I know of a program called Home Sweet Home, Youth Build. They're in Hollywood. They have a partnership with the Salvation Army." I told him, "I'm going to give you my phone number, and if you're interested in making a change, call me tomorrow." So I went home, and the next morning, you know, he called me around 8:30, and I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll be picking you up in an hour." So I picked him up at the gas station, at the Valero gas station on Martin Luther King. I almost said Santa Barbara. That's what it used to be years ago. And took him to the school, introduced him to Alex Lima, who is the executive director there and the site administrator. Introduced him to his our social worker and counselor, and they happen to have the same name. And Alex got him housing. We enrolled him in our program, in the construction program, and our work source program, where he gets $250 a week, tap card, bus pass, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's on his way, and every time I come there, he's there, you know. So I asked him, I'm like, "So when you what do you do when you have to go to the bathroom? So he said, well, I keep toilet paper with me. And that got me to thinking, I'm like, so not many of them probably have toilet paper. So let me hook up a little package for them. And here's my little Sweeties packet. And in it, you see, I have the toilet paper. I have water bottle. I have a towel where they can kind of wash up. I have a hand sanitizer. I have a bottle of bleach that they can kind of mix with the water to protect against the germs. I have gloves. I have toothbrush, toothpaste, a shaver, and of course a little money bag. And what else? Oh, I have soap. So they can take them a whole bath anywhere, anytime, and come out fresh and so clean. I invite you to do the same. It's not going to cost that much money. Get you a bunch of these big Ziploc bags, big freezer bags, and just hook them up. And I tell you, keep about 10 of them in your car, and anytime you see the need, just pass it on. Because sharing is caring. Okay, so not only do I want you to subscribe and to give me thumbs up, I want you to also join in this battle against this epidemic. Either you're a part of the problem or you are a part of the solution. Let's be a part of the solution. Why don't you? I'm telling you, that feeling that you get when you see these grateful, happy faces because of something that you did, I'm telling you, nothing like it. Okay, so subscribe, give me thumbs up. Love you. Peace out.